This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams. These two will get their oil checked early. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On the run, it's Walton. Breaks the tackle. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Carr. Lets it fly. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Running inside, it's Walton. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Past the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Gets the back moving. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown! Fighting Irish!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for space, it's Davison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start.
There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
The offense changing the play. Here's Carr to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Complete. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this this offense right now. They're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Delay to the back. It's Walton. Plows through the defense. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to him on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Looking long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Carr. Under fire. Chase to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Carr. Trying to burn this defensive back. Going up for grabs, and he beats his man and pulls it down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking left. The sure hands. It's Stewart. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, I know at the end of last year, a lot of people were wondering what was going to happen with Dante Moore. Was he going in the draft? People were talking about him being the first overall pick after that blowout loss in the playoff to Indiana. He decided to come back, and no one is happy.
Got a little grass.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll run it again. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Here's Moore to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he makes the extra point. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Walton. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He might want another play. Rides to the back. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down.
Sweep.
Carr. Here's the pressure. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Motion from the back. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Here's a heat. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Running inside. It's Walton. There's a crease. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Connection to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They give him the rock again on second and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. On the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Wisconsin Badgers.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dante Moore. Quickly complete. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch right away. They're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Delayed handoff. It's Davison. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Throwing more. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, more. Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Looking for room. It's Walton. Takes it the other way. He's got 93 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Making side adjustments here.
Booster!
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the second half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Carr from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And to christen this fourth quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Got him downfield. Snags it and he's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moore. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Moore to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. they'll go right back to him. Finding some room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Runs through a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. Here's Moore to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Sends it back in motion. Moore will throw. The screen, he's got wheels.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Moore with the play fake. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play
breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Motion from the wideout. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forced the 2nd down and goal.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Moore to the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You have got to make sure you end up with the football.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Moore, play action. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. It's Bear. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Throwing Moore. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he'll be brought down.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Right on the money. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Moore. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Time to take a shot. Fakes a grab at the 25, and there's room. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.